Good morning, everyone. That's better, right? Cool. I'm Scott Hansel, the CEO of Community Partners of South Florida, and thank you for joining us here this morning. I want to welcome you to the official opening of The Village, which is a celebration of the partnerships that has made this community possible. This community will provide independent, affordable housing, independent living, affordable housing, and wraparound support services for 36 individuals who are working to manage their mental wellness and would probably otherwise be homeless. So we are very appreciative to be here. First, I want to express how much respect I have not only for the vision, but the action of West Palm Beach Mayor Keith James and the leadership in housing that we've seen here in the city. It's been amazing. And it's not just addressing the needs of the upper income levels that are being helped by the city, and it's amazing. It is hard enough to get any project done, but to get one for low-income people with mental health is a real miracle in many ways, and it's taken us a while to get to this point. And I also want to thank Jennifer Ferriel, Director of Housing and Community Development, because this would not have happened without Jennifer. She is resolute, determined to get this done, and helped us all along the way, and with funding as well. One of our other partners, Southeast Florida Behavioral Health Network, Ann Berner, Linda Kane, you guys are a funder and a managing entity, but much bigger than that. Your partnership is instrumental in this and kept us afloat during COVID. And I just can't tell you how much we appreciate that relationship and your commitment, not just to mental health, but to housing and understanding that connection is really important. We also want to recognize Martin Acosta with Grupo Inverso Miami. Is Martin here yet? Yeah. So Martin could have done a lot with this building, but he opened his heart and made this commitment to us a few months ago and was patient and hung in here with us. So Martin, you're awesome. We thank you so much for that. Yeah. So these partners have joined with us, Community Partners South Florida, in recognizing housing alone is not the answer. There's a lot of factors that goes into helping people be self-sufficient, and there's a synergy there. So our team are going to be making sure that the village will be a place for deep connections for the residents who are seeking to work through their mental health situation and situational challenges to improve their quality of life. The partners, our teammates, the partnership between our team, community partners, and the clients are aimed at personal development, skill building that lead to strong supportive systems so that they gain the ability to maintain their long-term housing, increase self-sufficiency, and grow in recovery. And I want to recognize members of our team, not my team. Linda Charles, who is our VP of Housing, who's been really involved in this. Jibby Sarek, who is our VP of Mental Health Services. And Tracy Speranza, who leads our supportive housing case management. Amazing, so thank you. We also have peer support from Mental Health America that are going to be providing services to our clients, and that's a big deal as well, so that they have peers that they can rely on and grow from. So, with that said, I would like to introduce the mayor of West Palm Beach, Mayor Keith James, Honorable Keith James, and we're so thankful that you're here today, Mayor. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Scott, for that introduction. Good morning, everyone. That's almost. A few of you have heard me speak, but not all of you. So we're going to try this again. And just a little clue, when I say good morning, this is the only interactive portion of my speech. You say good morning back with a lot of energy, and it'll be so much better. So let's try this again. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh, that's right. Thank you so much. And by the way, we have so much to be happy for. First of all, it's Friday, right? But this project is so significant, and it's such an honor to be here on this occasion. I go to a lot of ribbon cuttings, and to have something which reaches to this population folks who might not otherwise have a roof over their head, is as important to me as a ribbon cutting for one of the fanciest Class A office buildings we may have downtown, because this is really hitting a serious need, not only in our city, but in our county and in our nation. So the fact that this is now a reality is fantastic and deserves a tremendous round of applause, please. I'm gonna put, no, that's not gonna work. Okay. Now back to the speech. What I just said there wasn't even in my script, but it just hit me as to how significant this is. So we're honored to have the opportunity to work with community partners of South Florida on yet another successful story that will benefit the neediest of our residents. Scott, you and your team, you do so much for the West Palm Beach community, particularly children and families facing adversity, by creating lasting social change through behavioral health, housing, and community partners. Thank you, sir, so much. Now, before I continue, there are a few people, and Scott, you stole a lot of my thunder, but I'm sure people don't mind being thanked twice. So, you know, if your name has been said before, just act like it hasn't. We'll still clap for you. Anyway, but I have to give a special thanks to some key members of my administration. First of all, Assistant City Administrator Armando Fana. Armando, I know you were behind the scenes on this project earlier. We moved him on to some other things, but that shows how much of a key asset he is to my administration. And then we also have a new member, Assistant to the City Administrator, Dr. Philip Harris. Thank you, Dr. Harris. So great to have you as part of our team. And I was going to introduce my colleagues on the dais, the city commissioners, but they aren't here. So you can look on the website and find out who they are, because I'm not going to say their names. Anyway, so today is special because we are here to celebrate the opening of the first phase of The Village. This new 20-unit supportive housing project will provide a safe place to call home for 36 individuals who are at risk of homelessness. And by the way, Armando reminded me, this is our second supportive housing project that the city has been involved with within the year. All right, the first one was Alice Moore House. So we are working to try to meet as many of the needs, as many levels of the population as we possibly can. But in the village, residents will have 24/7 access to a multidisciplinary team of medical professionals for their treatment needs and community resources to help them achieve independence and stability. Now, this project is in line with my vision of making West Palm Beach a community of opportunity for all. And by that I mean, I want our city to be a place where anyone, no matter their race, ethnicity, financial situation, or personal challenges, can realize their dreams. The village will help many in our community realize their dream of housing, independence, and stability. So there are a few other people I want to thank. Ann Berner, CEO of Southeast Florida Behavioral Health Network. Ann, thank you so much. Your organization has done a tremendous job throughout the years in caring for countless West Palm Beach residents. I also, again, want to acknowledge Martine Acosta, COO of Grupo Inverso Miami LLC, the developer for the project. Martine, thank you. Your team has delivered a beautiful housing complex, and we're very happy to have it in the city of West Palm Beach. You talk about transformation. A few years ago, this place was the exact opposite of what it is now. It had probably one of the locations with the highest number of calls for service to our police department. And so it is great to see the transformation from the dark side, if you will, to a place where many can realize a transformation in their own personal lives. Also want to thank again to Jennifer Ferrio, Director of the City of West Palm Beach Housing and Community Development. Thank you, Jennifer. I know she worked hard to bring the parties together to make this project a reality. And the city will be providing rental assistance for a number of new residents in an amount up to $100,000. So we are clearly putting our money where our mouth is. That deserves a round of applause, $100,000. And I know we have many members of our Vickers House team and our homeless outreach team there. Thank you. You know, it's interesting that the city gets a lot of criticism for different things, and I know we were negotiating and debating an ordinance recently. Some were accusing us of criminalizing homelessness, but you know, this is what folks need to see as to what the city is doing to address the homeless situation. This, of course, doesn't get the coverage. I see a couple, actually I see one reporter here, but yeah, give them a round of applause. So this is a story that needs to get out as to what West Palm Beach, and I'm not saying this because I'm the mayor of West Palm Beach, but I am biased, as to what we are doing. We're trying to, obviously, as I said, create in West Palm Beach a community of opportunity for all, each and every one, including those who may be homeless. So, many of you may have heard about my 503 initiative. It started out as a 303. We wanted to build 300 units of affordable housing in 3 years. And in the first year, we kind of blew that through the water, so I put more pressure on myself and my team. I said, all right, we want to build 500 units in 3 years. And I'm happy to say that with this 20 new units coming online, we now have built a total of 338 units. And we still have over a year to go. So we've already reached 67% of our goal. So thanks again to all involved. Congratulations on this very special day, this very significant project. And I look forward to seeing you all in the fall when we cut the ceremonial red ribbon for phase 2. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend, everyone.
So we'd like to invite Ann Berner up to say a few things for us. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It's an exciting opportunity to be here. It has been a long time coming. We want to thank FPL because they were kind of like our last holdout in getting closure here. But really, I want to thank the staff that are going to be working here and supporting the individuals here, because as it was said, it's not just housing. It's about giving people a quality of life that they deserve. It's about being supportive and listening to their needs and their wants and the things that make their life important. And I think this is just another stepping stone, and I'm so proud to be partnering with Scott and community partners to achieve that. You know, we've really been working a lot on understanding and walking in the shoes of our most vulnerable individuals. And so with this housing opportunity, there's a safe, clean, comfortable area for somebody to not just sustain, but thrive. And I think this courtyard is gonna be a key. I mean, I think about being able to say hello to your neighbors as they come and go, about taking care of each other, about knowing what's going on and watching out for each other. And I think it builds that community. And so that's why I think this particular location is gonna be so tremendously successful, and why I'm so proud that we hung in there through some of the ups and downs, through this last pandemic that was devastating. And for what I think we're just turning the corner on is going to be a lot of trauma and anxiety and depression for people coming out of this. And so I feel like we're building a really strong foundation, and I think that it's just a wonderful opportunity. And I want to thank the frontline staff for all that you do and the care that you provide to those people that really need and trust you. So thank you very much.
I'd like to welcome, and I butchered your name earlier, I apologize. The mayor helped me understand. Martine Acosta.
Depends on the area. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. Excuse me for my English, first of all. It's not that good. I don't have a speech ready, so I like to speak from the heart. I think it's the best, and it better represents what this building is. We have been working with a challenge, okay? The challenge was to combine business with doing good, you know, for the people. We're not strangers to that where we come from, because we are used to work with people that just need a chance to do better, okay? So when we came here, we see the potential to do what we think is best. You know, do sane businesses that will bring good to the community, and it will generate a long-lasting partnership between private and public sector. I cannot thank enough the city for all the help and understanding, because we weren't local, so there was a rough road of learning how to do things here, so they were very supportive. I cannot thank Linda enough and Scott. They were very patient, but they understood us and what we wanted to do, and that's something we will cherish, because even though this pandemic, this COVID, I flew here in the midst of it during lockdown. In fact, I don't know if I will be able to come back to my country right now. So that's it. That's something. So you might be able to see me here for a few days more, I guess. So we appreciate all the help you have given us and the trust, because you didn't know us, but we understand it. And you know what? I want to say one thing that has happened to me like a few times while I was here, you know, trying to make things happen. And it was people walking by and asking us, when are you guys to be open? When are you going to open it? And like the enthusiasm in the people that lives here cannot be measured in numbers, cannot be measured in charts. It's the look in people's eyes, what you see. I can relate to that, you know. As I told Linda, I come from a very, very tough background. I know what it's not to have a food to put on your table, okay? I know it from personal experience. So I know that sometimes what you just need is somebody to give you a chance, to give you an opportunity to get better. You know, you're just waiting for that. You don't want people to just feed you. You just want them to learn, to help you learn a trade, to help you get back on your feet. And that's what it should be, you know, and I like it. And I like that the mayor has said that, because it reflects our core beliefs. And honestly, we're very looking forward to continue doing this, because we think it's great, okay? So I thank you all. I apologize for not having a speech made, so I had to but again, great thanks, and it's a pleasure to me to be here after all that has happened and be a part of it. Thank you very much to you all.
That was beautiful from the heart. I'm glad you didn't prepare a speech. That was great. Thank you all so much for being here. That's really the close of our formal presentation. We are going to do a ribbon cutting.
1, 2, 3. Chicken, chicken, chicken.